Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. My name is Chris McClown, and you're watching me play City Skylines. Last time we had some names pending, and we've got some great suggestions. One of the best suggestions I've seen for this district is hot summer days. I just love it. Hot summer days. And, it's really typical because I'm recording this in the early hours of the morning. And as I said in my Prison Architect episode, which was like yesterday or 2 days ago, I have a balcony on the east side of my apartment and on the west side. And I'm right in the middle with my computer room. And, just to paint you a picture, I'm always sitting in the sun. So it gets really hot out here, especially when it's like 30 degrees Celsius outside. So, I'm not going to be able to record a lot of episodes this week because I'm just going to go outside like any respectable human should. I'm going to seek some shade and have some ice cream and do a lot of fun things. That's going to be hot summer days. So I'm very sorry for the lack of videos this week, but it just has to happen from time to time. As for this, we had another suggestion which I really liked: Slender Forest. Why not? Slender Forest, there we go. I really love the Slender games. I just haven't played them on my YouTube channel at all. Not on my old channel, not on my new channel. But I can really get behind the Slender Forest. That's fine. So we've got this new district also, which I haven't even made into a district. But it definitely is. We're going to have to paint between the lines a bit, I guess. So let's... you know what? We'll make this a new district. Like this, and we'll just color it in later. The Thornton district, of course, will not do. That's a silly, boring name. There we go. I don't know if this will follow. Yes, it will follow on curved roads as well. Great stuff. There we go. And on here, will it follow? Yes, it will. Great. Let's zoom in a bit more. We'll follow these roads. There we go. Alright, now this is a bit peculiar, so let's do it like this. Let's just pop it onto here, and we'll follow this bit of road. And, this is going to be that road, and we'll just fix the other road, the Slender Forest. We'll just fix that one. And we'll perhaps need to pause the game, because otherwise, this will not be forestry industry anymore. This will become something like generic industry. We don't want generic industry. So we can color this in, right? And now we can reinstigate this bit as a forestry industry. There we go. There we go. Clean. Very nice. So this is now the Thornton district. Of course, that will not do. Name pending. And we'll make this a really nice neighborhood with the forestry industry. And there will be a lot of noise back here, though, so that's not the best. We've got some firefighters. Oh, right. I was just wondering why they were standing on the middle of the road. And this box truck from the box factory is actually stuck on this side of the road now. The entire road is empty, but he decided to park between 3 fire trucks. And he has not changed lanes yet. So that's a bit strange. And now he's disappeared altogether. Alright, so let's take a look at the needs we've got. We are providing enough healthcare in this area as well. And death care as well. Great. We are providing a fire safe zone. These are hazards at the moment, especially these ones, because they can't reach. So we might want to connect that bit of road just to make it, easier to get to. We need to reinstall this as residential as well. There we go. I think that the fire spread, that's better. It's a lot better. Great. So we can also build fire stations, which have huge coverage, but they also cost a lot. As for police, we've got a police station here. We've got a couple of elementary schools, but we don't have a high school here. So we might want to use one of these, and we can almost afford it. There we go. So this area will get their own high school. We can put it in this spot, I guess. If we just fast forward a bit to get the money. There we go. Almost, yeah. This will cover the entire... no, or not the entire... there we go. This will cover the entire area. Boom! A high school. Just like that. Look at that. That's really nice. We've got a high school going on. Zones, they are still intact. Great. And this will fill up with residential, but we also need some more corner shops. So let's get rid of this one. Let's make it a corner shop. Let's get rid of this one as well. This can be a corner shop because there's demand for it. So yeah, we might as well put that in. This is a bit of a shopping district, but we need we definitely need a corner shop next to the high school. And perhaps this plot could be a shop as well. And this one. This could be a bigger shop. A really big shop. And then we definitely need more industry. So, oh, look at that brown stream. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, we definitely need the less polluting water plants, but I don't think we've unlocked them yet. No, we need 16,000 of these bad boys. We might just want to move these because they will get in the way of our water supplies very soon. So let's move them to here and to here. There we go. And let's hook them up with some water pipes. There we go. And there we go. Now this is connected. How are we doing on the power front? These are not connected to the main grid. And we do want to connect them to the main grid. But we don't have the cash to do it right now. Let's do it like this then. For now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Sewage is online. There we go. So how are we doing on the power front? We are not making that much power. We definitely want to make that much power. We could, of course, plonk down some of these windmills in this 8 megawatt area. Yeah, that's really nice. This area up on top of the hill, this is ripe for this is ripe for wind turbines. That's fine. Let's see. There is a little entrance. We wanted the entrance to face this way. There we go. We can afford one. So let's plonk it down. This is now connected, so we can afford the next one to put it on top of this cable because it's connected anyway. So yeah, that's really nice. We can just plonk them down all the way. Yeah, that's really good. As long as we have some money, that is. So what's the last? Thanks, Major, for supporting the timber industry. You're welcome, anytime. So we are currently in demand for a lot of industry. Now we have some industry over here, but this will have to go. We will need to make sure that the industry is somewhere else and still connected to the main the main roads. So what we can do actually is we could transform this this one-way road into a highway, because why not, right? We can even make it a highway with a sound barrier. You know what, we'll make it a highway with a sound barrier, because why not? Oh, that's just doing the wrong way. Alright, we need to upgrade it like this. There we go. With the sound barrier going on, and we'll make this a highway as well. There we go. Very nice. Even this small bit can be a highway with sound barrier. So these guys can get around much faster now. Because this highway will just, yeah, be really good. Look at that. That is a bit wonky, isn't it? That's not entirely circular. I mean, if I were an architect and I would see this bit over here. It's really wonky. Wow. Depends on the angle you're looking at it, I guess. Alright, there goes one of our timber trucks, one of our main industry exports. Very, very nice, very great. So yeah, we need to move this industrial area because we, of course, want to make this the main strip. This is going to be this is going to be where the big shopping and tourism district is going in, of course. So we need to move this entire industry. Now we've got plenty of room over here. Let's take a look at the availability of the land. This could be a bit of a farming zone over here. We could have a farming industry. We don't really per se need normal industry. There is also a lot of forestry capacity over here. We could have a small industrial area, I guess. I guess we could. So, do we want this to splinter off from here? I guess we do. We might just want to do a big 6-laner coming from here. That would be something else, I guess. Oh, we can't do it like that. It's a bit too long, a bit too wide. So let's just make it like this. Right, and we'll put it all the way up to here. And we'll have some industry on the northern side. And you know what? We can have some different things up here. And we'll have this timber industry because this is a very forested area. Look, it's all green. And you know, we can just put down some industry over there. Let's have a small road connecting up to here then. Just so people can get in. And here as well. So these people working and living here, they can actually get to work, which would be nice. So this will need to be a forestry zone as well. There we go. A nice little forestry zone. There we go. That's really nice. This is going to be Slender Forest 2.0. There we go. We definitely need some policies in here, like smoke detector, and well, we don't really need heat because we're not on a cold map, so that's going to be fine. And a smoking ban, but increased health, decreased happiness. Recycling. We might want to. Well, no, we don't want recycling. Power and water usage, we can do that, I guess. I guess it's good for industry to have a policy for water and power usage because, you know, it's really costly to have an industry. Yeah, that's going to be fine. So this is going to be a forest area. We need to designate it one. Forestry specialization. There we go. We have all specializations already, which is really nice. Alright, let's fill this in all the way up to here. And look, these will not have forests around them. But can we fix that, by the way? Is there a way to spam random trees and just get it? That would be great. If we can do it like this, and this will be recognized as a forest, that would be amazing. There we go. And also, it's very nice to have some rows of trees, so they will cancel out the sound, actually, which is really nice. There we go. So there are now a lot of trees up against this wall. We'll also have the oak, I guess. Large bushes. Small bushes. Tree with leaves. Oh, that's really small. I really want bigger trees. Oaks. These are not very big at all. So these are small beeches, but they're the biggest trees we have, apparently. Alders. These alders look really nice. There we go. This is a nice area now. Trees with leaves. Trees with leaves 2. These are kind of big as well. I was just thinking the oak would be the biggest tree, but no, not at all. Alright, that will be fine, I guess. We'll have some forest. So now let's take a look at the... Oh, we definitely need some water up in this region. There we go. There's your water. We have power, I guess. Yeah, we have power from this area. Great. Alright, that's fine. So it's hooked up. And let's take a look now if this area has improved. Yeah, so if you put down a forest manually, you can make it into a forestry specialization. So that's really nice. That's really nice to know. So yeah, we can probably get rid of this sometime soon because we have... we still have demand for power, of course. We need to either fix these, put them somewhere else, and have some normal industry mushing up the land value. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Because this is always a bit of a thing. You need normal industry because people are dependent on uneducated work. And now I'm not saying that if you're uneducated you need to work in a factory, but in this game you do. And if you don't have a job, if you don't have an education and you don't have anywhere to work, then your taxes will topple down, because these people, of course, will get financial aid, and that will go straight out of my pocket. So we need a place for everyone to work. Let's take a look. Our demands are shooting up. We are filling up with demands for residential and industrial. So we might want to make a slum, sort of. I don't mean that in any degenerating way, but we might want to make an area where we can have industry, regular industry, off the grid, somewhere over here perhaps. You know, we could do that. This lake as well. We could pollute the shit out of this lake. But yeah, let's not do it just yet. We might want to have an area up here where there's residential and commercial and then some regular factories. It's always tough deciding where to put things. So we're already experiencing problems in this forested area because there are no people, not enough people that can have a job here. We might want to expand this area with some residential zoning. But we might want to make it very specified. For instance, if you make a row of small houses like this, you can cram in a lot of people, but they will not have a lot of places to a big house, so there won't be a lot of families in. This is still under construction. There's already the demand is already being met, so these people will probably get sick from noise pollution. But we can change it up later if we have to. Why are you cutting down all the trees? I hope a city will not turn into a barren wasteland now. Well, we're replanting them, as you can see. We did a lot to replant these because, yeah, just look at these. There's going to be small little houses, small shacks, and these people will be able to work here. So that's very nice. How are we doing for services? If we take a look at... we can get rid of this power grid now. Yeah, we can get rid of it entirely. There we go. That's really nice. We can get rid of this one as well. There we go. Now, there are going to be people able to work there. So, services, yes. Health is good. Oh no, that's death care. Health is good. Fire. We'll definitely need a firehouse somewhere here, because this is high risk, right? And, well, there's already one close by. You know, we'll chance it. Police, that's fine. We could definitely do with some bus routes, by the way. You know what? Let's have a bus depot, and let's have it somewhere here by the highway. And now we can have bus lanes. Oh, that's going to be great. You know what? We're going to have a bus ride through Old Town Edenia, and those people will be able to catch a bus to this Slender Forest 2.0. That's going to be really nice. I don't know how I feel about these small houses personally. It looks really crummy, and I love it, but I don't know if that's going to be the... What kind of car is that? It's a new buggy. Look at that. It's the hippie again. Of course, the hippie will work in forestry. Look at you. Look at you. There you go. There's the timber trucks coming in. So there's a couple of people living on the edge of this forestry industry, which is going to be really loud. Just take a look at the noise pollution. Yeah, that's going to be deafening. It's got to be deafening. But then again, this area, commercial area, is deafening as well. So yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea. We'll have to figure it out. So bus routes, yeah. Let's these guys can get an education, right? Yeah, both educations, great. Let's have some bus routes. This is going to be good. Wow, this building is the only building on this entire road without water. There we go. Water is placed, sir. Alright, bus routes. Let's start a line. Let's see, we have to drive on the left, right? So yeah, we'll have to add some stops over here. And over here as well, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll have this guy go through the motions. We'll have him stop here. Then we'll add a stop over here. And there. We'll get back on itself. And we'll go this way rather. And we'll have a stop over here. And over here. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. And we'll go like this. 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 And back. There we go. That's going to be one bus route. So we can click this. Oh no, we need to actually get transport. Then click it. And now we can name this. So this will be the Old Edenia Express. There we go. It will be active only during the day because this is not a leisure zone. This will be only for people who work. Line color is fine. Number of vehicles. I guess we can lines overview. Oh no, this is the entire line overview. And hey, I named you Edenia, Old Edenia Express. Come on, keep the name. There we go. So this is going to be the Old Edenia Express. Great. And there's buses coming from here. They will need to be serviced every once in a while. And these guys will now be able to get around faster. Now, also, what can we do to get more people into here? Very, very easy. You make a bus route and you make it stop here, for instance, and you make it go like this, and 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 you'll make it come back on itself to here, to here, to here, and to here, because there's no stop here, and we'll make it go like this and then back on itself. So people will be able to get one bus and hop on the other one to go to work. So yeah, that's good. We should of course name this bus ride something. So this is going to be the forest zone. There we go. And it will be a night line as well, a day line. Forest zone. There we go. It will be a day line because people don't work at night typically, not even in forestries. And these will now get a lot more people working here, I hope. And they need uneducated workers. There we go. That's really nice. And these are already specialized industry buildings will always be of the highest level. And these guys don't need an education. You just need one well-educated worker. Oh no, you don't even need a well-educated worker. You just need uneducated people. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem because we have educated everyone. Right. So that's probably why no one's working here. They're all working in stores. Anyway, the uneducated people will be able to... oh, why is this abandoned? There were no customers. Oh, wow. Anyway, we'll just have to see how this goes. I mean, we've got the small houses and stuff, which is nice. I think it looks really good. Small houses next to the forestry area. Yeah. So, apparently you don't need an education to work in forestry. Well, I wholeheartedly disagree on that, because it's a rather... It's a rather specialized industry. You need a lot of training to operate all those machines. But I can be mistaken, of course. Anyway, we'll just have to see how this goes, and otherwise we'll just probably have to move it somewhere else. So that will be it for this episode. It's really coming along nicely. It's really a nice small town with a lot of filthy industry. We're going to get rid of all of this. Let's take a quick look though. Yeah, people are uneducated here as well, but I don't know what happens if this building levels up. Do they need extra educated people? Right now there's well-educated workers in a factory, which is not really what we want. So perhaps it would be wise to have some areas where only an elementary school is available, because all these buildings, yeah, they're all going to be abandoned. Look at that. It's because there's not enough workers. Wow. You know, we might just want to upgrade these houses to be double size. There we go. If we upgrade these to be double sized, then at least there will be more space for housing. So you know what? We might try this just to have some more housing space. Look, there's going to be a... That's a strange place for a house. Alright. How's this going to work out? Let's see. Oh, he will just have a big garden. Right. Alright, I can live with that. That's nice. That's fine. These guys will have a big garden. Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. Alright. We'll just have to see how this works. Look, this is what I'm talking about. These are the slightly bigger houses. They can have one household. And that's also one household. So, I don't know if these... Yeah, this is 5 households in one house. I don't really believe that, but... It's more of an apartment block, really. Well, not a block, but you know what I mean. This is... Well, in the Netherlands, this could be considered as one house. I mean, I don't know how it is in... supporting the timber industry, yay! I don't know how it is in America or England for that matter, but if you look at a house like this, you'll just go, well, that guy has done really well for himself. But apparently there's 5 households in here, so that guy's not done well for himself, and he needs to rent out his rooms just to just to make do. And well, that's just not. Let's just leave it open for debate. So there we go. A lot of trees. We've added a lot of trees. We've added a lot of industry as well. Perhaps even too much. But there is still demand for industry. But there's probably just not enough workers, which is a bit insane. We'll have some. We'll have some small corner shops here as well. Just a big row of small shops, just so we can get to the demand really quickly, and these guys will just live in a barrier of sound, which is nuts. I have to admit, it's nuts. Let's up the power as well a bit, and then we'll call it a day. So thank you very much for watching. As I said earlier, there will not be a lot of episodes this week, so I'm very sorry for that, but you know, it's just 30 degrees outside, so I'm gonna do something useful with my life and get out. So yeah, thank you very much for watching again, and we'll see you guys next time.